What makes a woman good in bed? Would you like to know? Let's find out. You're welcome to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says, and I am your pleasure coach. So we know a lot of men desire a woman who's good in bed. Men are always saying, oh, they want a woman who's good in bed, who is fire, who can turn them upside down in bed, a gymnast, so to say, in bed. But interestingly, this is quite subjective because we are human beings, and what one person wants may be what another person does not want. As much as it is believed that, oh, a lot of men like big breast, big bum, and all that, some men don't even actually like that. And some men don't like blowjobs, as against men that, oh, they like blowjob. Man, every man likes blowjob. No, there are actually some men who don't like blowjobs. So it is relative and it is quite subjective. So to say, oh, this is what makes a woman good in bed, it is quite subjective because every man likes different things. But then there are general rules to it. And today I'm going to be giving you some of the points that make a woman good in bed. Let's dig in. So the first thing that can make a woman good in bed is communication. Communication is the backbone of every relationship, and it also goes same for sex. You should be able to communicate during sex or before sex and after sex. You should be able to communicate what you want, how you want it. It goes a long way in having the fulfilling kind of sex experience that you want. So if you meet with a woman who is able to communicate her needs and able to communicate how she wants to be pleasured and all that, and the partner is also able to communicate same, that kind of woman is said to be good in bed. Another point is that a woman has to be enthusiastic. Enthusiasm goes a long way in sex. You can't imagine having sex with someone who's just lying there doing nothing, just acting like, oh, they've been kidnapped or something, or like you are having sex with a sex doll. It doesn't work because the response from the partner also affects the man. So a woman who is enthusiastic in bed, who is ready to move, who goes with your move, who flows with you, who initiates things, who does things, is considered good in bed. Self-confidence is also a trait that can be seen in a woman who is good in bed. A woman who is not afraid to let her emotions show and to show that, oh, she's really enjoying the pleasure from the sex, and who is not afraid of her body, and who is not afraid to express. That can be a very, very attractive trait in a woman, and it shows that she's good in bed. Then there should also be chemistry, genuine chemistry. That shows that a woman is also good in bed. And what I mean by genuine chemistry is that when there's a sync between the partners, and it's not like, oh, the woman is just performing the act for performative purposes and not really that she's into it. When a woman is really into sex with a partner, you will know it is genuine. It shows that, oh, she's really into this and she's enjoying it by her body language and her responses and all that. So that is also a trait that shows that a woman is good in bed. A woman who is open in bed is seen as being good in bed as well. Who is able to say what she wants in bed, who is spontaneous, who is ready to try new things in bed, and who is able to guide her partner to what gives her pleasure, and who is also able to give her partner pleasure. Basically open to ideas and new ideas in bed. That kind of woman is seen as being good in bed. Then also a woman who is able to have fun in bed, know when to have fun, because basically sex is not it's not supposed to be a serious issue. It's not a board meeting. It's supposed to be fun all the way. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. So a woman who is able to enjoy herself in bed without any form of bias or taboo, who's not saying, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't do that, who doesn't have reservations, who is ready to do anything as long as you both have had a conversation and then you set your boundaries, who is able to go with the flow. That kind of woman is seen as being good in bed. A woman who is able to initiate sex sometimes is seen as being good in bed. She should be able to initiate and not wait for the man to make the first move. Most women do that. They wait for the man to make the first move, even when they are feeling horny and they want some action. They will still not initiate, either for fear or not to be seen as being overly sexual or something. So a woman who is upfront, who can go for what she wants and initiate sex, is always seen as being good in bed. Another point is a woman who holds eye contact. if you can hold eye contact during sexual experience, during sexual contact, then you are seen as being good in bed, because it shows that you're confident and you are not shy, and then you are able to um, allow your partner to see the pleasure in you, and also see the pleasure, you like to see the pleasure in your partner, see what you're doing to your partner is making your how it's making your partner feel, and the same way for you as well. So a woman who is able to hold eye contact is seen as confident and being good in bed. Men also like spontaneous women, and they are seen as being good in bed. You don't have to wait to being spontaneous means that you are on the moment. You can have sex anytime. You don't have to wait for nights, like, oh, okay, we can only have sex when it's night and when it's dark, and then we put up the lights, or you do that kind of thing. Or we can only have sex in the bedroom, when the lights are off. Or no, men like women who are spontaneous, who can just grab them, maybe in the kitchen, maybe in the bathroom, or just a quickie in the car. you know Women who are generally fun, who are not reserved, who can have sex anytime, anywhere, without any reservations, without saying, no, 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 people are looking at us, oh, or how will it be, oh, no, no, this is not the right place to do it. No, 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 no. Women like spontaneous women who are ready to go at any moment. Men also like women who can do different positions, apart from the fact of being of initiating sometimes, and then being dominant. Men like women who try new things, who try different positions. You don't just do mommy and daddy style. Be flexible, be adventurous. Try the new styles. If you see something online that intrigues you, oh, try it. Bring something new to the bedroom. Don't just do the regular, because after a while it gets boring for the man and even for the woman as well. So a woman who is able to try new stuff, who is flexible, who doesn't mind doing new stuff, is always seen as being good in bed. Men like women who are kinky in the bedroom. Not just the regular, who is adventurous, who can do things that are not considered normal. A woman who doesn't mind being tied up, or if it's the partner who wants to be, if it's a man, because there are some men who like to be tied up, who is not afraid to tie the man up, or blindfolds, or BDSM, a little bit of. But with this kind of thing, there ought to have been a prior discussion, a communication between partners, that okay, I like a little bit of kink, and then these are my boundaries and these are my safe words. It's always important to have boundaries and safe words before you get into any form of kink, so that it doesn't go overboard, and then one partner is left unsatisfied. Lastly, women who love their body and can maneuver it in bed are seen as being good in bed. It's an attractive trait for a woman who is not ashamed of her body parts, and can move to the rhythm and move it in bed and work it in bed. Women find that attractive. It can be a turn off when a woman is self-conscious about her body. When a woman is self-conscious about her body, she's not able to do some things in bed, or she will shy away and be reserved, because she feels like, oh, her body is not good enough, it's not perfect, and then she won't experience the maximum pleasure in bed. But when a woman is confident about her body, she loves her body, whether it is the perfect figure eight or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you love your body and you are able to maneuver it, it is actually a turn on for a man. Women who love sex and have a high sex drive are also seen as being good in bed. We all know that most men have a high sex drive, and they love sex. So when they see a woman who can match that drive, who can match their sex drive, and who also love sex as much as they do, it counts for something, and it shows that the woman is good in bed, who is not doesn't have any reservations about having sex morning, afternoon, night, or as often as the man wants it. That is actually a good turn on for the man, and it qualifies the woman as being good in bed. So now, ladies, you have it. These are the things that men consider for for a woman to be good in bed. So if you don't have any of these traits, or if you have stuff that you need to improve on, please do so. And like I said, this is not an exhaustive list. I said it that everyone is different. So if the peculiarities of your man, what your man wants, then you go ahead and give it to him. And if you have enjoyed this video or learnt one or two things from this video, why don't you click the like button and also subscribe so that you can get notifications for our future videos, and I'll be seeing you.